So welcome back to my Let's Play. This is episode 4. And as I said in episode 3, I wanted to do a cocoa bean farm. So I got all the items together that I think I'm going to use. And we're going to head over to the farm here and try to find a place that we can put it. Alright, this thing is going to be about 9 blocks long. And I was actually thinking maybe I could do it with a Steve's cart, but the only problem is unlike the melons, as soon as you place a cocoa bean on there, it's going to get knocked off, so it won't grow. Not like the melons, it just, as soon as they pop out, they're fully grown. So it works. I have that shut off right now because it was really doing pretty good. Just in a very short period of time, I had 36 stacks of 64 of melons in there. I pretty much have all the farm shut off right now, not producing. Just going to run out of, I would have to put extra dimensional upgrades in all those barrels if I let all this stuff keep running. So I've got the golems picked up right now, and they're stored away, and the melon and wheat farms are shut off. So I think where I'm going to place this thing is right over here, and this I laid this sand out to kind of give myself a guideline of where I want to put this thing. So we'll get started with the build. Let me get rid of this. Get the sand out the way here. Alright, so the way what I plan on doing with this is I plan to have a row of sticky pistons here, and on top of that will be the jungle logs, and that'll hold the cocoa beans once we put them on there. Now when we want to farm them, what we'll do is just pull a lever and it'll push it up and pop everything off. Now to keep everything kind of in place as we do that, what I plan to do is put another, well, there'll be a row here of obsidian tubes to collect all the drops, and on this side, because when you do this, these things have a tendency to shoot out all over the place. So what I'm going to do on the other side of those is put another row of sticky pistons lower, and when you click the lever there, it'll close the whole thing off, so all the beans will be encapsulated, and then you don't have to worry about things jumping out all over the place. So we'll lay 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. So that will be our row for the wood there, and we're going to have to dig down underneath this. Gonna want to put a row lower. I want to put it lower. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to dig out here. And on this row, another row of sticky pistons here. So there will be blocks on top of this that when it raises, it'll all be blocked off. I think I'm doing this right. Okay. And we'll put that next row of sticky pistons here. Alrighty. And then we're going to have to dig out all this. These are where our pipes are going to go. Let me come down here and dig myself an axe this way. And I want to go ahead and place these pipes, because the way they're going to work is once these are powered, it'll collect from here and here. So I want one there, it'll collect that one, then one here, it will collect these two, and then one there. Okay. So one there, Then there, and then one there. And those should collect, once they're powered, anything that comes off of there. And we need to go down so we can dig all this out. Just going to make all this out down here so we can put in all the piping with no obstruction. And it looks like it's starting to get dark, so we'll dig this out real quick, go sleep, and then run back over here and keep putting everything up. Pretty early in the day right now, so I don't have any amusing stories or anything for today. I just went out and did my normal exercise routine that I like to do every day. Took my little dog out with me on my walk today. I don't think she was too into it. She was kind of dragging until we got on the home stretch, and then she took off running. She was ready to get home, and she's now on the sofa, passed out. I don't think you could get her to move right now. Okay, now we need to wire all these up to some redstone wire. And I'm going to have to figure out how to wire all this stuff later. Now these I want all connected together. The ones on the outside. So one lever will close all these at the same time. Probably have to dig down another layer here. And don't worry, I'll fill all this in and make it look good when we get all the wire and everything up. So we'll slap some of this on there. Yeah. And I think where this is going to come down. We'll just go across like this. Wire, y'all. Oops. Okay, got that up. Now we just got to figure out where to put the run the wire for this one. So I think what I can do, I'll take this out, take this out. And I don't want to do that. We'll hook it up right to that one. Oh. Okay. Oh. Hold on. Is that going to mess me up? Okay, those all work together. And where to put this one now? This one, what I can do is just run it right here. Put one right there. We can put another lever here. So I'm working that one right now. And slap that there. Okay, can you kind of start seeing it in your head a little bit? Alright, since we're up here, let's go ahead and lay these down. Whoops. Alright, so those will put everything in. Now, got to run our piping, and we unfortunately have to use iron pipe for most of this. I'm going to have to get some strips that's going to connect to those. So we'll have to make some cover strips to keep those from connecting, or that's going to be a pain in the butt. Alright, now we'll do a, we'll go over like that. Right, yeah. Come off of, what are you doing there? How do I want to do that? Okay, we'll put another gold pipe here. Connect these two. And back to the iron pipe. And we'll go down. We'll probably empty it into looks like it could run that right into the but for now we'll dump it into a chest just so we know it's working. And that's an important phone call, so if you give me just a second, we'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. You know, the wife calls, you gotta answer. Made some changes while I was on the phone with her. We're gonna have the chest for now. I'm gonna just run it out to right there. I did go down and got rid of some of the iron pipes that I didn't need. Made sure the direction was correct on all of them, so they all lead around over here. Just filled in the dirt a little bit. I'll fill in the rest later. Added these wooden cover strips so the redstone would not go over, and if you don't know, redstone will trip. Okay, it looks like this is just going to be never ending. Sorry, I do apologize. Be right back. And hopefully that was the last interruption. Apparently it is my fault that she forgets everything when she leaves the house, because I didn't remind her that she needed to take money with her. Yeah, that's my fault. You guys, if you're just freshly married, you're in your first 5 years or so, enjoy that time, because I've been married for 18 and still love her to death, but there are days. There are definitely days. Okay, let's get back to this. We've got everything set up, pretty much. Now we just need to add our jungle wood here. So we're going to place that on top here. And then we're going to put some glass along these two sides, because again, that's going to capture the... did I not bring any glass with me? Let me run and get some glass. The glass will allow it to get light and grow, but it will kind of encapsulate it. Again, it'll keep everything in there and keep it from all popping out. Because that's probably the most annoying thing with this plant is when you pick them or whatever, they just pop everywhere. So we're going to put a row along here, like that, and put another row along here. Come on, like that. Ah. There we go. Now, can you see how it's going to go? So when it's time to pick it, we can close it all off, and everything will be sealed in right there. And when we want to plant, everything is open like that. So let's close off these gaps here. Well, we'll close it off for now. We'll go in there. And then we're going to put on all our autarkic gates. And we're going to set them up for when a redstone signal's off, energy pulse. So it's going right now. And when you provide an engine to an obsidian pipe, it increases its range. It's kind of like a transposer. Transposer will work just like a... Whoops. What did that happen? Oh, I'm clicking that stupid redstone. just like a transposer. Transposer won't do anything if you're just, or it'll act just like an Obsidian 5. Anything that falls on top of it will go into it and fall out the other side. But if you power it, it'll do the block all the way around it. So let's set this one up too. Come on. Okay, so all those should be on. And we're gonna plant some cocoa beans on here real quick. Okay, so all those are on and ready to go. And what we'll do to kind of help this along a little bit, let me dig this out so I can get down here. What we'll do is I will come down here. Let's go ahead and fill this all in. Since we're down here, can't fill that over there, but I can fill all this in. Fill all that in. I'll be able to fill this block in. Fill that in, fill that in, and we'll put, I may not be able to do this. Let's find out real quick. Want one of those, want one of these. I don't think this is going to work just because a lily pad, even though it looks flat, kind of takes, it raises up out of it. See, it's not going to let me do it because the redstone wire is up there. So that's not going to work. We'll actually have to lower that. So tear that out, put that, and put a torch down there. Just keep any monsters from spawning because you don't want to come over here and hear all the time. So, all right. So now that will kind of help our stuff grow a little bit. And we'll close all this off. Go ahead and close everything off. That does not need. That's got to be open. And that's going to be closed. And we'll close that all off. Alright. So, once this is all grown, trying to think where can I put torches here. Actually, I can put these all along the top, so we'll just put them like this for now. Put one there, one there, we'll put one there. Okay, and as soon as these all grow, we'll be back and we'll see how it works. Well, we're back. It's only a couple minutes later. I figured while I was waiting for that to grow, you can see it's just been a minute or two since I stopped the recording before, but it's already starting to grow over there. So we'll give that a minute. Now, one thing that I wanted to show is that I moved the villager little villager trading area there. It was right over here. It was actually causing me some problems because if I came over here, if I stood here and looked at this and then that was full of villagers, it would lag me out trying to move out of it. So I moved it over there and I remade it out of sandstone, and I spent a lot of time digging up this stuff as kind of a defense system. I really didn't like that shooter cart rolling around. It was kind of cool, but it kind of got annoying resupplying it with arrows because it just goes through them like crazy. Not that I don't have probably an unlimited supply with my skeleton spawners, but I just didn't want to have to refill it all the time. So I spent it. If you look on my map here, you can see if you look over to the left, all those little brown squares. I have a ton of these little quicksand things all over the place. So I went and dug a bunch up, and then it's too deep, so the mobs come over here and then they get stuck in it. And as they try, you'll see them coming over here and they get right to the edge and then they just all die. So I got probably, what do I got in here? 50 or so villagers in here right now. I've got breeding off. One thing I did change is instead of a water source back here and a piston blocking it, I put a dispenser with a water bucket in it, which I didn't know worked now. So you push the button, and with the water bucket in there, it puts that water back in there. If I push it again, it sucks that water right back in. So it's really nice. That's a vanilla feature. That's not part of this mod pack. That's just, you can do that in regular vanilla, so that's nice. So I figured I would spend a little bit of time trading with these guys today, because there are some symbols I would still like to get for my book. I don't have like crystals yet. I don't have the Minecraft crystals, which I would like to get. So I figured do a little bit of trading here and see if we can get in decent trades. Okay, you're gonna die. Let's try this. What we got here? Oh, paper. So I got tons of paper. Let's shoot, I gotta get rid of some stuff here. Hold on. I got too much crap in my inventory. Where's that? Well, send this off. And we'll send that off. Send that off. Okay, that gives me some room there. Should be 2. Oh, this is gonna suck. This is gonna cost me. But I have a lot of paper, so or I have the ability to make a lot of paper, so it's no big deal. So we'll get all the emeralds from this guy. Can for now. 7. Let's see if we can get one more. Nope. Shoot. Okay. What else is he trading? Gonna die. Oh, chicken. Got some chicken. Plenty of chicken. Good tasting chicken. There we go. And I don't kill these guys right away because occasionally, like the first time they'll give you chicken. Most of the time, the next one is a product of that chicken. This time it's watermelon. So we just made a melon farm, so we definitely do not need any watermelon. So he's gonna have to die. And that sucks. Well, I guess if you were complete starting, that'd be alright. That sucks. Sometimes their trades are just horrible. I'm just going to go ahead and kill him. I know he's not going to have anything I want. And here we go. This is one of the Minecraft guys. These are the ones that give out the pages. Now, Ender Starfield. I think I already have that. But what that one does is it makes your night sky, or actually, I think your whole sky, look like it does in the end. That kind of weird sky the end has, and you can make it any color you want. And hang on. Doesn't look like I do. Now, rainbow is the one that I got. Was actually pretty expensive. What's funny is Dinsaurs was not expensive, and Void was only like 18, which surprised me. Okay, no, I don't have Ender Starfield, so man, that's expensive. That's 48. So we'll go ahead and get it though, because we don't have it. And now he'll give us a new one. So we'll put this one. We'll put this one there. And eventually, once I get enough symbols that I think is good to start making ages, I'll slap those all into different. I don't want that one. Okay, gotta die. You're only good to me as long as you got something I want. I don't need any of these knowledge fragments right now, just for the simple fact I got like 40 of those things, and there's no new research to be done with them. So those guys rarely have anything I want, and I certainly don't need a stupid compass for 11 emeralds, so you're dead. And here's another good one, raw pork chops. We got raw pork chops. So the good thing is I can just sit here and make emeralds by trading stuff that I've gotten in plentiful, and these are the ones I have that I'm plentiful on now. The Thaumcraft guys do a pretty good trade for chicken nuggets, but the only way to get chicken nuggets is through the Infernal Furnace, and I do have one set up in my Thaumcraft area, but I've even got three bellows on it, and it's still just real slow. And I have not yet been able to figure out how to like auto feed it. Hopper doesn't work on it. I'm nervous about having a golem load it because they have a tendency to kill themselves and fall into stuff, and the top of that thing is wide open, filled with lava. So I'm pretty sure that would not be a good idea. It'd be a waste of a good golem. So you kind of have to stand there and throw it in, and you know, if you got your coin on, as soon as you throw it in, it flops right back out again. So that's it's just easier for me to stick with the ones that I know that I have and are pretty decent trades, and that's these right here. There's also one for wool if you got a good sheep farm. I do have a decent sheep farm, but I don't know, I just don't run it all the time. I don't have it's a turtle farm, and I don't have it set up to run all the time. You know, turtles do use fuel. I was thinking about maybe putting a solar panel over there and adding a charging station, so the turtle will just charge up in between. See, that's a pretty good deal right there. That's how I got all my knowledge fragments, was from trades like that. Nope. That may be a project that I work on sometime, is adding that charging station to my sheep farm over there. Man, this is expensive eye of ender. Now we're just going to kill you right off the bat. I don't need any bee stuff at the moment. I certainly don't need proven frames. I need more impregnated frames, just because that's what it takes to make the other frames, the chocolate frames and soul frames, stuff like that. It doesn't look like we're going to have much luck today. We may have to let these guys breed up some more. Hopefully we get more of the... See, here's the chicken nugget thing. 28's pretty high. It'll go down as low as 21, 22. That's a little bit better. 28's a little steep. But again, you can only get chicken nuggets. Now, if you do want to go the chicken nugget route, make sure you have bellows on your Infernal Furnace. And I lied. There is going to be one more interruption. We'll be right back, and we'll go check the cocoa. Okay, sorry about that. I don't know what is going on today. Nobody ever calls me. It just seems like my phone's just not going to stop today, though. Okay, so we're back over here. As you can see, all of these things have grown. It didn't really take that long. While we were over there doing the trader thing, it pretty much had already grown up. So as you can see, right now everything's grown. So if we were just to click the lever right now and pop everything off, man, we'd have cocoa beans just all over the place. So that's what these walls and these pistons do, is it pretty much encapsulates everything. So now everything is stuck in that little chamber right there. So when we're ready to harvest, all we got to do is click that one. It pops everything off, and wow, I had my coin on. That was lame. Okay, but it's still got everything, and you can see them shooting down the pipe there. There was actually 40 some odd already in there, so there's not that many. And I had like 7 on me. So as you can see, it cleaned everything out of there. cleaned everything out. Everything's gone. So now we can just come back, replant real fast. Put them all back on here so it's good to go next time we come over. So that gives us our nice little cocoa bean kind of auto harvesting. I was actually thinking of a way of maybe putting deployers here and have it rigged so that when they're deployed, or when this was raised, that they could replant. But yeah, it's a little bit more complex than I want to mess with right now. Now, of course, what we could do easily, instead of having it come to this chest, is since this is, and I didn't even plan it that way, but we could just run this line directly over here and hook it into this tesseract and ship it right over to the barn over here. Problem I have right now is I'm out of barrel space. I don't want to close up these windows, and the way I have it set up, it's only going to these barrels. I don't want to remove this pin, so that gives me this area over here to add to, which is what I think I'm going to do. So maybe next episode, we're almost out of time here, probably overtime. What I'll do is we will run. Well, I may do that off camera. What I'll probably do is run some furnaces underneath the floor here, and then connect it to some barrels over here, so we can start maybe adding more barrels, so we can have we can start running the farms, because we can just add more barrels to it. So that will be next episode. Hope everybody enjoyed it. If you have any questions, if you'd like to see a step-by-step on how to build that, it's not very difficult. I think you can kind of figure it out just from looking at it. Let me know, and maybe I'll put something together. Like I said, it's not my original design. It was Zeldo on the ForgeCraft server put that together. Well, not exactly this, but something extremely similar. I just messed around after watching the video and figured out how to do it for myself. So, hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time. Take it easy.